Hey there, this video today will show you some of the features of how myViewBoard can assist with your Google Slide presentations. There's a lot of features that we get access to that can enhance the lesson plan and take it to an all-new interactive level. I'm going to start with the basics. I am recording from the myViewBoard desktop app, which is this app right here. To do this on your side, you will just double-click the myViewBoard icon to open the app and sign in. I'm already signed in and have already started the recording, but right here is where that would normally be started after you sign it. You'll hit the record button, hit this camcorder, and it will record for you everything that you do on the screen. This program is great for tying everything together that you already do. You will have the ability to annotate and record and so much more. As long as you have a webcam or microphone on your computer or plugged in, you will have audio to go along with everything you are doing on the screen. This will be extremely useful as we work from home and even when we get back into the classroom in person. From here, we want to be able to get our lesson plans that we have created within Google. The first thing that I will do is locate the Windows toggle button. So that is that button right there. I will hit the Windows toggle button to take me back to my computer so that I can access my Google Slides presentation. Everything works as normal now. But as you can see, I have these extra options over here to the side. We'll talk about a few of these as we go. So let me go ahead and erase this. And I'm going to go into my Google Slide presentation. So I started the presentation as I normally would. I can go through everything just as I normally would here. I'll skip ahead to slide 2, and right here I have an image of the water cycle. If I want to highlight any specific step in here, I have a couple different options. So I have my pen, obviously. If I wanted to highlight evaporation, I could circle it, draw an arrow to it. Also, I have the ability to draw arrows by hitting the shape icon over here, and I can just draw the arrows to point us there. And also, within the pen tool, I have access to a highlighter. So if I wanted to highlight specific words or anything like that, I have the ability to do that too. Now I'm ready to go to the next page. If I want to save the edits I made to be able to send out later to the students, I'll grab a quick snapshot of the screen and import it back into my whiteboard. So to do that, I hit the recording button again, just like I did earlier when I was trying to find the camera to record my screen. So that is this right here. And I can hit this little crop button, and anything that I grab on here, it will grab and it throws it back into my whiteboard. So now it's here for later use. But now I'm ready to move on to the next page, so I'll hit my Windows toggle button again to go back into my presentation, and I will just click to go to the next page. So now we are on evaporation. One of the cool things I get access to with myViewBoard Premium is a program called myViewBoard Clips. With myViewBoard Clips, I have access to over 2 million education curated videos, and I can easily integrate these into my lesson plans too. This will help with video-based learning and help make the lesson plans garner more attention from the students. I can either pull these up on the web by going to myviewboard.com and clicking on video assisted teaching. So if I wanted to get out of this presentation, I would just hit escape like I normally would, go to the myviewboard.com. I can, once signed in, click on video assisted learning, and I can search for the videos. Or if I want to be a little bit more prepared, I can save the videos ahead of time in my whiteboard. So I'll click on the myViewBoard icon over here to take me back to the whiteboard. And in the presentation, I have this video already saved. So now when I hit play, I can have it take up the whole screen. And we have this 2-3 minute long video that will go over in front of the students. And this will help garner more attention from the students that are in the class. Now I just need to hit the Windows toggle button again to go back into the presentation. I'll hit present and we'll move on to slide 3. On page 3 we talk about condensation, and there's a lot of neat things we can show off here. For instance, the first line talks about water vapor. With myViewBoard, I have access to an education curated image search. I can click here uh, over here on this item. It's called the magic box. When I click in the magic box, up on the top there's this picture icon, and if I want to search for water vapor, it will safely search the internet for images of water vapor, and if there's ones that I want to show off, I just drag it out onto the screen. Now I have this, I can use my pen tool, and if I want to point out where the water vapor is or circle it or have the students tell me where it is, I have the ability to do so. Now I'm going to use my selector tool and go ahead and delete everything that I wrote on here. The next line talks about water droplets. So if I wanted to show off, what a water droplet looks like to just make it more visual, again, I can hit my image search for water droplets, and the different images will come up. And I can pull these into the canvas as well, just to kind of show the students what is going on. All of this helps the words on the slides make more sense. The presentation has a lot more tools than before, and I'm not limited to like a single slide of content. I can elaborate anywhere I need to with almost any kind of tool. Now I'm going to erase all of this really quickly by hitting the trash button, click on my mouse, and I'm going to skip ahead a couple of slides. Alright, now let's say we get to this runoff picture. I can ask students on their devices, whether their device is a tablet, Chromebook, or Windows machine, to find some examples of runoff water that they know about. In Western New York, where I'm from, students most likely would pick something like Niagara Falls. And when they find an image they want to share, I can ask them to cast so that I can show the class what they have. And this is really easy to do. They go to my personal student portal at myviewboard.com/nickg, and they click on the casting button. So I'll get out of here to kind of show you what they would see. So a student would see this. They're at myviewboard.com/nickg. They would know what the teacher link is ahead of time because I would have it for them. And they just simply click on the casting button. From here, the teacher has full control over what the students can share and what they can't share. So if I'm in my presentation, let me go ahead and delete all of this again, hit my mouse, go back into my presentation, and now I want the students to show off what they found. I can click on the casting button here. All of the students will be listed. I can click on the student to turn them on and off, and just takes a second to go through. And now I can see the images that they found. So this student here threw up an image of Niagara Falls, and this will just show their screen back and forth. There's no limit to how many people can be in the queue to share their screen, and as the teacher, I can just select their name to choose them. This lets them interact with the lesson plan like never before, and it's really easy to do. This was just the tip of the iceberg of what we can do with myViewBoard for Windows. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.